Welcome to Legislative 101, an introduction to academic eligibility as it relates to freshman eligibility requirements. As an entering freshman, a student must meet 2 of the 3 following requirements to meet initial eligibility standards with the Eligibility Center. Have a 2.0 cumulative high school GPA, finish in the top half of the student's graduating high school class, or have a minimum score of 18 on the ACT or 860 on the SAT in the math and reading sections only. Any students who have been homeschooled will need to have a test score of 20 on the ACT and 950 on the SAT to meet initial eligibility standards. Early determinations can be made by the Eligibility Center after a student's 6th or 7th semester in high school. Early determinations can be made only from GPA and test scores. High school class rank will not be taken into consideration when early determinations are made. It is considered an entering freshman until he or she has identified with a post-secondary institution of higher education for at least 2 semesters or 3 quarters. To be considered identified with an institution, a student must be enrolled full-time each term in 12 credit hours. Identification can be gained prior to terms beginning if a student represents an Students who do not meet entering freshman requirements will not be able to gain eligibility until they have identified at an institution of higher learning for at least 2 semesters or 3 quarters. The idea behind this is that once a student has completed an academic Institutions can request an exception for students who have been homeschooled or students with learning disabilities if they do not meet freshman eligibility requirements. For homeschooled students, an individualized review will be done by the NAIA Home School Committee to determine if an exception to the rule is applicable. Students with learning disabilities To be eligible to compete in the student's second term of attendance, the student must have met entering freshman requirements and have earned at least 9 credit hours prior to the second term. These hours do not count hours obtained prior to identification, for example, summer school hours prior to freshman year, If you have any other questions related to freshman eligibility standards, please contact us on our legislative hotline at 816-595-0000.